Do you also want to create newsletters that not only look amazing but also help you grow your audience like never before? Let me introduce you to Beehive. It's a powerful newsletter platform which is designed to make your email campaigns smarter, faster, and way more efficient. With features like an AI powered writing assistant, spell check, and a smart editor, this tool takes the hard work out of managing newsletters and helps you build a loyal subscriber base in no time. Now that you know what Beehive can do, let's dive into how to get started. All you have to do is just first head to Google and search for Beehive AI. Then just click on the first website that comes up and you'll land on Beehive's homepage where you can explore all the amazing features they offer. As you all can see, this is the homepage of the AI tool, and as you scroll down, you'll see tools like the AI writing assistant, spell check, and a smart editor that lets you create content seamlessly. It's pretty impressive, right? Now, let's go back and get started. All you have to do is just scroll back up and click on the Get Started button. Now, this will take you to the plans page where Beehive offers several options based on your needs. You could see there are 4 plans. The first one is free, the second one starts from $39 per month, then you have Max and Enterprise plan, which is custom pricing based on your needs. For now, we'll continue with the free plan, that is the launch one. So you scroll down and click on Get Started again. If you're just starting, the launch plan is perfect, and guess what? It's free. So once you have chosen your plan, you'll be asked to sign up with your email account. So simply sign up using your email address and Beehive will prompt you to verify your phone number for added security. After that, you'll answer a few basic questions to set up your profile and then you are done. I meant almost done. Next, you will give your newsletter a name, which should be something catchy that represents your brand. So for that, I'll go with something like Your Daily Cup of Tea, since I'm thinking of starting a newsletter which gives daily news about certain events. Then you have to choose a subdomain name as well. Let's go with something which is again related to my newsletter name, which is Your Daily Cup of Tea. I would just compress this name and let's go with COT cup of tea, and then you have to, no, it does not look very nice. Let's make it Your Daily COT. That looks better. Now finally, you'll specify what your newsletter is about, whether it's business, tech, lifestyle, fashion, or any other niche. You can add up to 3 content tags. And then once you're done, just simply click on continue. And then again, it will ask you some basic questions like, well, how do you hear about this app and stuff? You can simply fill them up. And let's go to the main thing. From here, you'll see a variety of options that make managing your newsletter a breeze. So it's time to get creative. Let's see what are the options available to us. On the home page, you have all the options to know about your subscriber base, how many are the active subscribers, what is the open rate percentage. On the right side, you could see the URL of your home page as well as your signed up page, which has your domain name, which was your cup of tea in it. Then it will tell you about the main options available. Just simply click on next and let's start with the first newsletter. But before that, you could also see on the upper side of the home page that you have options such as audience, where if you click, you could get all the analytics about your audience. And then you have also the option of engagement and monetization. Everything, every information you're getting at one place. Okay, coming back to the newsletter, on the left side, click on a blank draft or use a template. You could choose anyone. There are no templates available as of now because we have not created any. So let's start with a blank newsletter. Okay, you could see that on the blank newsletter, we have the option to put the title, and then just under it, we have the option to add the subtitle and the main body of the content. So let's start by writing the newsletter name in the title description, and then on the subtitle, since this is going to be my first newsletter, I'll just write day 1 and then something like it's going to be all about what's going around the world, because since I told you it's going to be a newsletter about the current news and trends. And then you can also set the visibility as of how you want this newsletter to be visible. And then when you put a hashtag on that main content option, you'll see a list of options available to you. You could easily give a structure to your content using this. And then you also have the tools of AI writer, AI image, everything you could get here only. But for that AI tools, etc., you need a paid plan. Okay, now I'll go and quickly come back with the content of my newsletter part 1. And here I am back with my newsletter 1, which has all the major headlines of 2025. It has news about AI, about climate change, and what's going all around the world. It does not have everything, but it has a lot of things. Okay, now on the upper right side, if you click on that option, you land up on a page where you could see the basic structure of a newsletter. It has given you a basic structure of what a newsletter looks like, which has all the headings, the tables, how to put the codes, where to do the indentation, how to put the bullet marks. You could simply edit here as well, and it gives you an idea of how to write your newsletter. Now, if you want your audience to go check out your other social media accounts such as Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or any other platform, you could simply paste the URL of those accounts here in the newsletter itself. All you have to do is just click on that plus icon, and then if you scroll down, you could see that you have the option to put an embedded link here. Just simply go to your Instagram account, for example, copy paste the link and paste it here. It is as simple as that. And then by clicking on the 6 dots, you have more options of formatting your newsletter. You could simply change the color, the border color, the roundness of the text boxes, etc. And also you could add the thumbnail photo if you have one, and content tags as per your newsletter. Now, the audience section in Beehive is where you manage who receives your newsletter and how it is distributed. We have publish to email and web setting, which is the main distribution setting determining where your newsletter will be published. If you go with the email setting, then the newsletter will be sent to the selected email subscribers. And if you go with web only, the post will be accessible only on your Beehive website. Then the email section is where you configure the email related elements of your newsletter. We have the subject line where the title of your email goes, that grabs the reader's attention. Then we have the preview text option, email header buttons, and more advanced settings. The web setting focuses on the online presentation of your newsletter. You can customize the web link for your newsletter, upload a thumbnail image that acts as a visual hook for the post. The web option focuses on the online presentation of your newsletter. In the SEO settings, we have meta title and meta description, which is by default your initial newsletter name and subtitle. Then you could see a preview of how it will look on the web. It has the title and the subtitle, and the ideal number of characters is also given. So you should try to match the ideal number of characters in your title. And the final step before launching your newsletter is the review and publish. Here you could choose whether to publish the newsletter on both email and web, or web only. And then you could confirm or tweak the main headline and subject for clarity and impact. And you can also schedule it as such when to send your newsletter, and ensuring that it reaches your audience at the perfect time. And that's it for this part, guys. To explore more features and steps available in Beehive, make sure to check out part 2. We'll dive deeper into the audience settings, publishing options, and advanced tools to make the most out of your newsletter. So, see you there.